We have moved on to another day of the closet remodel. So I'm gonna show you guys what I will be doing today and where we are at currently progress-wise on the closet. So last time the guy was here working on my closet, he went ahead and put some sprayed texture on the walls and finished up all the mudding. Today, I need to paint all of this, sides, up here, here, and then I need to paint these sides and like parts of the corner, as well as remove this board. And then from there, he will come and do the next step of the project. I will be painting the closet the same color that my kitchen is, which is Holly Glen by Pittsburgh Paint. My muscles got ahead of me. I accidentally put this dent in the wall. Luckily for me, shiplap will be going over that, so we will not see that and we can forget about it. So I got the first coat of paint on, except for some trim work I'm gonna finish up real quick. And then tomorrow I will do the second coat. I can already see some white spots like poking through that I will fix tomorrow, but I'm just gonna let it dry completely so I can hit all the touch-ups at once. I'll show you real quick what I've done. I accidentally hit the ceiling there, so I gotta fix that. So you can see the spots that are like poking through, but I'll fix those. And then over here, I don't have to do this wall at all. Paint always looks really funny when it dries, so hopefully it turns out okay. My mom came over to help me with the next part of our closet. We're tired, but we're gonna go ahead and stain the seat for the bench. Voila! And we are going to paint the cubbies that go up above. We got the first coat of primer on this part of the cubby, and then we just need to paint the face frame of it. And then we're done with the first coat of primer. My plan is to do 2 coats of primer and then 2 coats of paint. First, I would like to state, when I paint, I pretty much wear the exact same outfit all week long. The reason I wear the same outfit when I paint is just because I only wear it when I paint. It's my day off, and I did not get ready in any sort of way because I'm just going to paint. I'm gonna go ahead and put the first coat of paint on the cubby that will go upstairs in the closet. All I did was put on 2 coats of primer, and then I'm hoping just 2 coats of paint is enough. And the paint that I'm using is a paint by Sherwin. It's the Proclassic can in the color Alabaster. I always use a 2-inch angled brush. This is like my go-to size of brush for any project I do. And then I've been using a foam little roller. And first I will just paint all the sides and then all the corners, and then right away when I'm done doing all those, I will just go through and use my roller and do all the sides. I don't have to do the tops because this front cover piece will be going on top of this. I also apologize for the cruddy lighting down here. I don't have good lighting in my basement, but it is where I do a lot of my painting. Let's move on to the next part over here, which is the seat. So here's the final result of what it looks like when we are done staining it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put a polyurethane coat on this. For the polyurethane, I'm just gonna use this Bullseye Shellac. It's a sealer. It's just something I had here at home, so I wasn't gonna go out of my way to buy something else. I am in my painting clothes. You guys are probably gonna see me in these clothes a lot for the next couple parts of this video, and my painting pants. Without further ado, let's look at what the closet looks like now. For reference, if you're new here and don't know what the closet looked like before, I'm gonna put a picture of it now on the screen. We took out a wall, as well as moved our light switches to the wall, and really opened it up by moving some beams. So, since you guys have last seen, we got our shiplap added. I need to wash it yet. And we got a bench installed. This is not completely done. There's some pieces here on the side that I'm painting that will help hold some of the weight. And then we got our cubbies put in. The whole thing is not done yet. This cubby, I don't know why I didn't even think about this, but when I painted it the color of my trim and my doors, but it makes it look kind of yellow compared to the white of the shiplap, so I'm gonna have to repaint that, which really is a big bummer, but it just is driving me nuts that it doesn't match, so I have to do that. And then I need to fill all the holes in the trim, as well as paint some spots of the trim. And then there's some holes around that I need to fill, like on the bench, and I need to order some baskets for up here. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and sand this side of the trim. It's a new piece of trim. Before, he had some extra pieces of trim, so he took all that he could of what I had painted. And there's a groundhog outside. Let's go look at it. I don't know where this groundhog lives, guys, but it always shows up. Let's go outside and see if I can find it. It always goes outside, and then I go outside to like follow it, and that's the last I ever see it. I actually repainted all of the trim in my entire house upstairs myself, and so I'm no expert, but I can give you some tips of what I did. And for sandpaper, I just use a 220 grit sandpaper. You don't have to sand it much, just enough to rough it up a little bit for the paint to stick. After I'm done sanding, I just took a wet cloth and wiped down the trim and any dust. Just gonna use this one-time spackling and go ahead and fill all my holes. I'm sorry guys if it sounds echoey in the video. It doesn't on my side, but I am standing in an empty closet. But this is what I'm showing you, so I have to stand here. But anyways, I'm just using this one-time lightweight spackling. I'm gonna go through and fill all the holes that I see. And I'm gonna go get my stool so I have something to stand on. Somewhere sunny and 75, you and me on a beach chair. So when I put this on, I always put it on really thick, and then I come right back and wipe off anything that is around the hole with a wet cloth. If you don't wipe off the excess around the hole, when you paint, you can see it. The last thing I'm gonna do is put on this caulk on these seams. When you paint with white, anything that has like a dip or like a seam, you can see it clear as day. So, pro tip, just caulk it and then paint over it. Usually I would not cut my hole this big. It was clogged so much in the top I had to cut it. So I'm just putting it on a little bit and then rubbing it in with my finger.